Hey friends, it's Paige Evans. Thanks so much for joining me for day 3 of my 12 days of love cut files. This one says, "You make my heart happy." And this was actually the very first layout that I made when I decided to make a project with every cut file, but I didn't film the process video. And then when I was doing a process video for every other project, I decided, well, I might as well just go back and remake this layout and show you how I created it. So it's a quick and easy cut file, and I am using this method where I'm tracing and cutting instead of having the Silhouette Cameo cut out all of the backing pieces for me. So once again, I'm using my brand new Splendid collection with American Crafts, which starts shipping in April, and I'll leave a link to where you can pre-order it from me in the description. Pattern papers are my absolute favorite scrapbook supply, and so having a cut file with all of these different sections is a great way to include tons of pattern papers and not have it be too busy, especially because the cut file is cut from white, so there is a nice contrast between all of the pattern papers. It really pops. So I'm using the inner pieces from when the cut file was cut out on the sticky mat, and I am flipping them over, tracing it on the back side of my chosen pattern papers, and then when I'm cutting them out, I cut just slightly larger than what I've traced so that it has something to adhere onto on the back of the cut file. So I just demonstrated 3 pieces. You want to do this for every piece of the cut file. And then for some extra depth and interest, I'm placing teeny tiny foam squares on the back of the cut file. That way when I place the backing piece on the back, it's got, depth and shadows, and it's not flat. So this is an extra step. Takes a little bit of time, but I love the results. You definitely don't have to do this. You could just use liquid glue to attach the backing pieces in place. But for this cut file, I decided to go and do that extra step to have that depth and shadows. So once you have backed all of the sections, you flip it over, and again, it's that ta-da moment. I love it. All the colors, all the little patterns. This makes my heart happy too. I'm using this denim pattern paper from Splendid as my background, and I've decided to tilt the cut file at a slight angle. I think it just gives the background some extra interest, and it's a little unexpected. I'm using 2 photos from a scrappy weekend that I spent with my friends. We like to get together about once a quarter just to hang out and have fun and work on projects, and I actually backed this cut file that's the same day that these pictures were taken, and Jessica from Colorcast Designs created this Crafty Time acrylic piece, and she gave one to each of us. So I thought it just all worked together to have this project I created together, these photos, this acrylic piece, all on this layout. It all makes my heart happy. I'm using liquid glue to attach things in place because I like the placement. I like having the cut file a little askew and tucking my photos directly under the cut file, which incorporates it into the entire design. It's like one seamless piece by having the pictures overlapping and tucked underneath the cut file, so it all works together. And it's overlapping parts of the photo where it's not covering up anybody's face or anything too important. So I'm attaching Jessica's acrylic piece also with liquid glue, and it dries pretty quickly, which is awesome because then I can continue on and continue embellishing. But having this large cut file and backing it pretty quickly, since there's not too many shapes, it comes together pretty quickly, and then most of the hard work is done for you. Now it's just a matter of adding journaling and some embellishments, and one of the photo edges was hanging off the edge, so I flipped the layout over, trimmed off that edge, and now I'm going to come in with a few more Splendid embellishments. So in some of the inner pieces of the letters, I'm going to add buttons, kind of tone on tone, sometimes not, but sometimes yes. So a yellow button on a yellow section, a pink button on a pink section, blue on blue, green on green, etc. And then these heart enamel shapes, they're little stickers, going to add them in between letters here and there for pops of color and eye candy and help draw the eye all around the layout. So these will just go in between. I like how there's a variety of different colors, and there's a variety of colors that I've used to back the cut file, so all of these colors work together. From the 12 by 12 chipboard stickers, I've trimmed off 3 scallops from this purple scalloped border, and I'm going to add it under the bottom photo just to add a little extra interest and a little detail. It's also got gold foiling on it, so it's sparkly and shiny. And again, I'm recreating this layout. I've already created it, but I wanted to film a process. So from one of the label stickers in the 8-page sticker book, I trimmed it off so it could fit in this section below that scalloped border, and I wrote journaling with a blue pen. There is a section of tabs and labels, so I'm using the brand new roller date stamp and using the same ink that I used to write the journaling to stamp the date. There are heart paper clips, so I'm going to tuck one onto this photo, and again, it's going in some of the white space of the photo, so it's not covering anybody's face, and it just enhances and creates a fun little cluster of embellishments. These girls are my friends, so that friend sticker works perfectly, and from the 6x12 cardstock stickers, a sentiment that says collecting memories, which that's what we're doing on the daily. Adding a gold chipboard heart sticker, and finishing with a trio of floral die cuts tucked underneath the cut file, which adds pops of color, and I love flowers, and that's it. Super quick, super easy. The cut file does most of the work for you, and just depends on the collection that you want to use. I'm using my brand new Splendid collection, which is bright and happy and fun, just like this day was for me. So it evokes all of those same feelings of being with my friends and getting to spend some crafty time together. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you are inspired to pick up my 12 days of love cut files and you're enjoying seeing how all of these projects and layouts are coming together from start to finish. And you can let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much for watching. See you again tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.